What is good, guys? I want to introduce you to Eric Ellis. This guy right here, guys, if you haven't seen on Facebook, is going to be hosting a one loft race this year in Kansas.
In Idaho.
Idaho. Let's get it right. So tell me a little bit about this one loft race.
I just moved to Idaho, actually, and I built a new loft up there. And I spent the last 8 months of my life building this loft and making it exactly how I wanted to. I built it so we can accommodate up to 2,000 birds. I bought a new trailer. It can also accommodate 2,000 birds. Over the past 7 years, I've been helping run the Evolution one loft race, and so I have experience running one loft race, but this is the first time that I'll have 100% control of it. Super excited to fly in this race. I actually got over 1,000 perches reserved and about 111 prepaid birds in the race, and I start taking birds this week coming up. So if you're signed up for my race, you can start sending birds to me next week.
One thing I learned during the gala, the iPigeon gala here, I was talking to somebody and they were recommending to send the birds about 55 days old. They say that's like a really good time to send. Would you agree with that?
What I'd say to that is I want your birds eating and drinking good on their own before you send them. And that's usually close to that, probably about, I'd say 40 days, probably good.
Okay, so between that 40 and 55 days, you'd be okay with it?
Yeah.
Do you want them vaccinated before they come to see your loft?
Yes, preferably vaccinated. If not, I'll be vaccinating them with 2 different vaccines, 2 weeks apart, and make sure we cover all our bases. Health is my number one priority for this. Once I get them through the health stage and they're all healthy, usually it's good after that, and just I got to work with them and train them hard. I'll give 110% to your birds and make this the best race possible.
No, that's beautiful. It's great, and that's one thing we were talking about off air. He's not a rookie in this, guy. He's actually had a lot of experience with one loft racing, which is important. The guy has a lot of experience. How many years were you a part of this one loft race?
7 years.
7 years. So that's really your season. You're definitely seasoned. You know what it takes to train the birds. You know what it is to care for the birds. I think it'd be really good to probably share the cost of your one loft race.
So what I'm doing is a little unique to one loft races, and I'm splitting the perch fee in 2 parts. So you're going to send an initial perch fee, which is $75 per bird.
That's reasonable.
Which is pretty cheap up front. And then it's another $50 after the activation. So it's on me to get your birds through the activation.
Right, so that's the incentive. You want to keep people's birds healthy. You want to train them. You don't want to lose them. That gives the incentive. So that's not bad. That's really not bad. Do we do one big race at the end of the season? How's that work?
Yeah, so it's actually a 5-race series. The first race is 120 miles. It's the activation race, but it also counts as average speed. And then we do 5 races altogether, the final being 340 miles. And so we just kind of step them on up. And also before that, we actually have a little sprint series, but that's optional if you want to do the sprint series or not. That starts at 90 miles. The final is the activation race, the 120-mile race.
And so you say you got the 1,000 already reserved. I think you got 1,001 with me. So I'm going to definitely support this year. We're in 2024, guys. So just in case you don't know, I really want to thank you for continuing to evolve the sport with this one loft racing, and I wish you the best of success. Devil's Creek, that is the
Devil
name.
Creek Ironbird Challenge is the full name.
Very good. And if they want to contact you directly, where can they contact you?
DevilCreekChallenge.com. My phone number is 801-440-6612. Email address is devilcreekchallenge@gmail.com.
All right, so he shared it, guys. This guy's not scared. He knows what he's doing. So your birds better be good with speed and long distance. Yeah. You heard it from Eric. I want to thank you so much for this.
Thank you for having me.
Thank you, man.
Appreciate it.
Definitely, guys. All right, definitely look for this guy, One Loft.
Look forward to see your birds.
Yeah, baby. Do it, Houdini style.